Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I think I heard somebody say football? Did somebody say football this morning? I think you did. Yes, it is true. It is 100% true. We've got college football yet again today. Super pumped. It's going to be a big day today, guys. If you're not on board, do yourself a favor. Get on board. At least hit that subscribe button if you're new to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you do not miss a beat on anything that we do, guys. It's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing weekend. Just like it was yesterday. Premium plays going 2-0-1. My personal plays winning yet again, going 2-1. Makes me 11-3 on the week. Plus a big game of the week winner last night on the Tampa Bay Rays. We had to sweat it out all 8.5 innings until the end of the top of the ninth, but we got the job done one way or another, and we put that big money in our pockets. Free plays yesterday on the live show were perfect, 2-0. We did drop a daily free play on the over of the Lakers game yesterday, but that's what we put out yesterday on the board. The Phillies and the Mets, first inning, a draw, -108. I know some people got as high as plus 110. Also had the Rangers and Mariners over 8.5, which was a free premium play winner for everybody as well. So congratulations to everybody there. I'll run through a very quick full recap of everything that we did, the good, the bad, the great, the ugly, overtime loss in the NHL, etc., etc., etc. I'll do that here very shortly, and then we'll jump right into it. We have a very, very, very busy day today, and if you guys can't tell, I'm in a hurry because we've got so much stuff going on. Guys, it's such a busy day for all of our full premium play members. We put out very late last night, and I know they did apologize for putting them out late last night. They were not able to confirm players that were actually supposed to be playing would be playing in 2 premium soccer plays last night. They put it out late in the early morning on the East Coast, late on the West Coast. A European Cup game on Chizo against FC Paradiso, and Chizo minus $1.60 winner there, as well as Gillingham in the England League Cup play game round 1. That was also a nice winner for everybody there. So if you're on the premium play full package and you logged in late last night, you got 2 nice soccer winners. So starting the day off 2-0 before we even wake up. Matter of fact, I was up for the first one, or for the start of the first one anyways. And so I seen the good things that were happening. So very busy day, a lot of premium plays today. We got college football, NBA, Major League Baseball. But more importantly, for everybody here tuning into the show, I know it's a light show. YouTube not sending out notifications this morning. Why? Well, it's because of my schedule, how I did videos the other day. All right, it's how I did videos the other day. Unfortunately, they only allow 3 notifications in a 24-hour period. So we kind of elapsed that. So I'm sure people will start trickling in slowly but surely. But hey, you know, it doesn't matter to me how many we get here during the live show. All that matters is the people that are here enjoy the live show, and we put money in your guys' pockets like we did yesterday. And we're going to do that again today. Glockman68, what did you miss? Absolutely nothing. We're just getting started. Harold, thank you for joining us. Mr. O'Neill, good morning, says making some money today. Absolutely. Michael Snyder, good morning. Tim, good morning. The other Michael, Michael M., good morning. Mr. O'Neill, Mr. Bayer, good morning to you too. Tom, good morning. Never as KC, good morning, says good morning. Kyle and Cappers Nation, we got football. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Anthony, glad to see you back joining us with the live shows, as well as on the Premium Play Restart package as well. I took care of that guaranteed Saturday for you, so that is in your account as well, locked, loaded, ready to roll. Glockman says, I just got the notification from the Cappers Direct app. Nathan, good morning. Greg, good morning. Yes, I did have them send out a notification on the live app as well. So for everybody that didn't get one through YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, you got one through the live app. And again, we're just waiting for the Apple version to come out. It's already been done. We're just Apple with the COVID is like backed up by weeks. It was supposed to be done a month ago, and it's already done. It's supposed to be approved over a month ago, and we're just in the queue waiting. We can't check where it is in the queue. We can't check any of that. So we're just waiting for Apple to do their thing, and then the Apple version of the app will come out. For everybody that doesn't know, for anybody that has an Android device, go to the Google Play Store, type in Cappers Direct, download our app. All right, download our app through the Google Play Store, guys. Feel free to give it a review as well as a rating. We greatly appreciate it. I mean, it just has to be one word review. As long as you put something in there. We are picking people at random, giving out free packages for people that do drop reviews of the app as well. So it just makes the user interface of our website a lot easier. So that board right here, this board right here, I got a problem this morning. Before we do the recap, I have a problem this morning. That board says 2-0, but it's for yesterday. So what we need to do, we need to get this party started. We need to get this party started, and unfortunately, nothing worse than deleting a 2-0 from the live show yesterday, but we got to do it, folks. We got to do it, all right? Free plays are ready to rock and roll for today, all right? For today, we're ready to rock and roll and put you guys on the money today, and that's what I plan to do. That's exactly what I plan to do, guys. It is such a busy day today. It's absolutely insane. From Guaranteed Saturday. And for everybody that's jumping on Guaranteed Saturday, it's normally $150, right? Well, it's on sale only $50 today, guys. And if you guys want anybody to thank Mr. Brackens. Raymond Brackens, good morning to you as well. Raymond asked earlier in the week on Monday, any of your guaranteed games going to be on sale for $50 this week? Remember, generally, if you guys ask, I'm able to deliver. And he asked, I put my game of the week on sale because I knew I could do that much. I had that much power. And I went and asked for Guaranteed Saturday. Said, hey, there's a couple of viewers that requested. And sure enough, we got it. So for everybody, if you need somebody to thank for the $50 deal on Guaranteed Saturday, thank Mr. Brackens for asking. What else do we have for a very busy Saturday? Besides the regular games, premium plays, my personal plays, which are red hot, UFC tonight, and UFC's been red hot. All right, FC has won 10 straight UFC cards. 10 straight UFC cards. He's had 10 straight winning UFC cards. And you know what he just did? He put this week's on sale. There is 9 fights, but he's got action on 6 of them. From 3-unit top fight picks to fight picks, he's got a 1.5 unit dog of the night that he is absolutely in love with. It is a monster UFC betting card. So there you go. To the one douchebag for the thumbs down, we thank you for tuning in. Thanks for joining everybody else that's watching. I know your life is probably just that miserable that you tune into our daily free play videos and our live shows just to give us a thumbs down because you think it hurts us. But when in reality, what would really hurt us is you not showing up and giving us the interaction with the thumbs down or not even showing up at all. Alex, good morning. Cheers. Cheers to the Cappers Nation mug, the mug family. I got my coffee ready to rock and roll. Cheers to you as well, Alex, as well as everybody else that's purchased the Cappers Nation mugs, the hats, the t-shirts, as well as that. Tonka Hockey says, don't waste your time on him, or you don't waste your breath on him. It's not wasting my breath. You know, he actually helps us. You know, he gave us a user interaction, which was the thumbs down. I get it. he's a hater. We probably have a better show than him. All right, I know I have a better life than him because he's so miserable. He hates us and he comes here. But he gives us the views and all of that. So, it's not wasting our breath. I actually appreciate him. Let's see. Harold says, do you think the Minnesota Twins on the run line and the Atlanta Braves on the run line is good value today? I think anybody betting against the Nationals generally has good value. As far as the Twins go, they've definitely been a team I've hammered. Against the Tigers, I think there's value today, and we'll go over all of this later, Harold. We'll get more in depth into baseball later on, but I think there's definitely good value. But the Tigers have been a dog that have barked, and they've picked up as of late. Granted, they're 6-4 in their last 10, and they've lost 3 straight. They're still 6-4 in their last 10 games, and they lost 3 straight. So don't rule out the Tigers from being able to do damage this morning. So we'll jump into all of that. Obviously, we've got a lot of games on the board today, a lot more than normal. I mean, heck, college football, which there's updated lines right there for everybody. 6 college football games to bet on today, as well as a full slate of Major League Baseball. We've got 1 NHL game. You've got 2 NBA games. I almost said college basketball. 2 NBA games. So it's definitely going to be a busy day. Let me do the full recap of what we did Friday. That way we get that that done and in the rearview mirror for full transparency. Okay. First of all, if you're new to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button right down below. We go live. All right, folks. We go live usually every single day, although this last week I took a very relaxed week and I did a lot of surfing. But we put out content 7 days a week, so hit that subscribe button right down below. That way you do not miss anything. More than likely, I'll be live again later on this afternoon. So hit that subscribe button and make sure you follow me on Twitter, because Twitter and Periscope will always send out those good notifications to everybody, whereas YouTube does not all the time. Alex, you're cracking me up, man. Thank you for the text message, for the pictures. So, full recap. Jerry, good morning. Hopefully Green Valley Ranch is treating you well. As far as the recap from yesterday, this is what we did. Let's start with our free plays. We already went over the first 2. We dropped the Laker one. So, free plays overall went 2-1 yesterday. Live show free plays off the chart. Game of the week. Tampa Bay Rays minus $1.20. We got the job done. Got a little hairy at times, but we got the job done. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. So, we sweated it out, but we got the job done on the Tampa Bay Rays. Another game of the week winner. So, for everybody that was on board, congratulations and thank you as well. Let's see. Mauricio, good morning. So, that game of the week was a winner. Premium plays. 2-0-1. 2 wins and a push. We pushed Cincinnati and Pittsburgh over 6. I know one individual that ended up getting 6.5, Mr. Watson. Which sucks. You ended up going 2-1 rather than 2-0-1. I got 6 minus $1.15, so I ended up 2 wins and a push. So we pushed on that one. We also took the Miami Heat Miami Heat +5. Another nice winner right there. We've rode Miami so far in Game 1, Game 2, and Game 3. Not to say we're going to take them in Game 4 because Game 4s with sweeps on the line. A lot of things happen there. But nonetheless, we took the Heat yesterday plus the 5 points. So congratulations all premium play members there. And then Texas and Seattle over 8.5 runs, which I gave all of you guys for free during the live show. William, good morning. Tuning in via text message. Thank you, brother. So, premium plays, 2 wins and a push yesterday. System plays, closed out a system play on the Atlanta Braves Game 1, which was a nice win, which I told you guys during, I think, the third inning or the second inning, we were on the Braves as a system play. Philadelphia Phillies system play, Game 1 winner, plus 120 on the money line. Nice winner there. Also, in the middle of the night, Yomiuri Giants, I think they were minus 120 or 125, I can't remember. But nonetheless, close out 3 more system plays. And that makes it 16 straight winning system plays. So, congratulations to everybody there. We did drop an NHL game. Guys, we had the Avalanche minus $1.20 on the money line. I think we've actually, the last 3 NHL plays that we lost were all in overtime. When we were leading going before overtime, we were leading pretty much the entire way. So that's definitely heartbreaking to be leading the game from start to finish and not being able to close out a game. But that's sports betting, that's sports, that's humans, and sometimes shit happens. So we did drop the Colorado Avalanche yesterday, minus $1.20, unfortunately. Now my personal plays. Wednesday I went 3-0. Thursday I went 3-0. Yesterday, White Sox winner. Boom. LA Dodgers, Colorado Rockies, over 9, winner. Braves Game 2, loser. What a heartbreaker. What a heartbreaker. Now, an even bigger heartbreaker. I did a fun money Hail Mary parlay. I had an odd amount of money in my account, so I did a $152 parlay. An 8-teamer. I won 7 of them. It was $152 to win $14,579.18 plus my money back. Now, I'm kind of proud of this one, even though it lost. And I want to curse because it had to be the flippin' Braves to screw us. In game number 2. So without further ado, here's my bet that I made. I just put it up in the system. And you guys can see what I did, or actually what I didn't do. And look how good this was. Tampa Bay Rays, my game of the week, minus 131 winner. Phillies plus 1.5 winner. Brewers, which I gave you during the live show, plus 1.5 winner. Atlanta Braves, loser. Chicago White Sox, winner. Texas, Seattle, over. LA Dodgers, money line. And the Miami Heat, money line, plus 240. If this does not piss you off, well, I mean, it doesn't have to piss you guys off, but it sure pisses me off that it had to be the damn Braves. That would have been a hell of a parlay. The fact that I had the Heat money line in there at plus 240 was even better. To be honest, when the Heat won, the only game I was scared of was the Texas and Seattle over. That was the only one I was afraid of on all of those. Of all of those. After the Heat won on the money line, the only one I was worried about was Seattle and Texas over. And shit, better late than never. They came through, but it didn't even matter. James JD says that would have been a monster parlay. Absolutely. Close. Close, 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 close. But again, guys, close doesn't count except in horseshoes and hand grenades. So, and atomic bombs, apparently. So, nonetheless, that's the full recap of what we did for Friday. And now it's time to start working on Saturday. All right, it's time to start focusing in on Saturday and honing in on what we've got today. And Chido, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Excuse me. So, as far as today goes, it's time to hone in, time to lock in. I'm laser focused for today, guys. I got all this merchandise, and there's like boxes upon boxes upon boxes. But anybody that's been jumping on board, the Premium Play 1 year packages yesterday and today, your packages, I think they're actually going out. Well, they were packaged yesterday, so I don't know if they're being picked up today. They'll be going out Monday, but they're already boxed up. So, but we got t-shirts, hats, mugs, the whole galore. So don't miss out, folks. You can dress in style when you're watching Cappers Nation live, or drink your coffee in style. Cheers, Alex. I know you're watching and drinking your coffee. So, first of all, when you're going down the list of what we have for today, all right? Tom, good morning. Thank you for joining us. When we're going down the list of what we have for today, first of all, college football. Am I excited for college football? Absolutely. Do I like what we have today as far as a smorgasbord of games? Yeah, I kind of do. Am I super pumped over the official start of week 1 of college football? Not just yet. We're getting in the swing of things. Next week, it's going to be a whole different game changer. Clemson, Wake Forest. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Syracuse, North Carolina. Today, we're left with the likes of Arkansas State and Memphis, SMU and Texas State, Middle Tennessee State and Army. Can Middle Tennessee State defend the team that's probably going to pass the ball 3 times or less? Eastern Kentucky and Marshall, Houston Baptist in North Texas, and then ending the night, Stephen F. Austin and UTEP. Arturo Peace says, what's good, Kyle? I got you in my pocket while I cut my grass. Absolutely awesome. Be careful. Make those lines straight. James JD, you always do big parlays like this. That's actually a small parlay. Usually I'll do for fun a 3 or 4 teamer, and I'll put $500, $1,000, $2,000 on it for fun when I'm up playing around. But generally, no. All my bets are straight bets. Thank you, Glockman. I appreciate that. We'll get that one taken care of. Lewis, good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Glad to. And I'll get you all of that good information here in just a little bit when we're off the live show as well. So a lot of action. I mean, you take a look at NBA, which we'll do NBA first, all right? The smallest slate of games besides the NHL, which has 1 game between the Islanders and the Flyers. James JD, yeah, but a crazy 8 teams crazy. Absolutely. I've hit them numerous times, but I generally don't. I try and keep them small, and my parlays are fun money. I'm not a believer in parlays. They're money that I don't mind pissing away because I know generally I'm not going to hit them. I mean, out of 8, I'd be happy hitting 5 out of 8 if I was straight betting them. Well, we hit 7 out of 8 yesterday, unfortunately. So, as far as the games today go, hold on one second. That's kind of weird. My lines just went away, so bear with me one second. There we go. Now I got it up. First game on the board, 3:30 Eastern time for the NBA. Raptors, Celtics. Game number 4. Absolutely, Tom, congratulations. on your 16 parlay yesterday. Huge hit for you, and I'm very happy for you as well. It's always that damn one that pushes, and but you know, if I could have got a push on that Braves game, I would have gladly have taken it. So congratulations there. Now, the first one, Raptors and the Celtics. It's game number 4. Celtics up 2-1, with the Raptors besting the Celtics by 104-103. Shapendi, if you're watching, glad to have you back on board. I see you just signed up for 3 days in my personal plays, which we have been red hot. And if you're not on them, still plenty of time to get on them. And Shapendi, if you're watching, I just texted you my plays right now. And for everybody that wants to know, my first play is not until this evening, 7:05 on the West Coast. Or excuse me, 7:05 on the East Coast. So my first game is late today. All right? I'm going to make all kinds of money on premium plays and everything we do in the live show. And then we're going to hammer Guaranteed Saturday tonight. And then we're going to hammer my personal plays. So, nonetheless, it's going to be a great day today. A lot of double-up sales going on. Literally every year package is on a double-up sale, guys. Buy a year, get a year free. A lot of sales and a lot of fun times. So, don't miss out on any of those. And if you guys want to know any of those, either I'll go over them later or feel free to reach out and ask me or during the live show or whatever it is. Alex... Guaranteed Saturday is a brown ball kind of game. It's a pigskin game, a.k.a. college football. It's our first college football Guaranteed Saturday of the college football season. And believe it or not, what happened was it was supposed to be college football. Then the other day, we got word that a couple key players would not be playing. This information was not leaked to the public or anything like that, but it was some rumors that we heard from the inside. So we started looking elsewhere because we obviously couldn't use that play. So we started digging into baseball. We found one in baseball that we absolutely loved as well. Same quality type of play. And then late yesterday, it came out that the 2 players we were worried that wouldn't be playing, actually it was 3 players, are playing. So we went back to what we did in football, and the baseball one is part of my personal plays today. So nonetheless, it's going to be an amazing day today, all the way around. So it's basically like two huge Guaranteed Saturday plays out there on the same day, one football, one baseball. But the one to purchase is a football game. So it's not the SMU game, that I can tell you. It's not on the side of the SMU game. That's so weird. Give me 1 second, folks. There we go. I got my screen back up for college football. But no, you have until 7 p.m. Eastern time to sign up for Guaranteed Saturday. Michael, can I tell you which personal baseball one I like the most? Believe it or not, we're going 3-0 in baseball today. No, Lewis, you already have it. It's part of my personal plays today. If you're on my personal plays and you want to know which one it was, I'll be more than happy to let you guys know. Just send me a text message. But I absolutely love all 3 of the personal plays that I put out. As you guys know, we've been red hot, and we're definitely going to keep it up. So, back to basketball. we're gonna touch both of these games real quick, and then we're gonna move on. Remember, if you want access to live odds, 100% live real-time odds, not delayed, not scrapped XML feeds, the actual real deal. Just head to our website, cappersdirect.com. Click on the odds tab, guys. It's a free service that we pay for you guys. All right, we pay a lot of money to be able to have access to live real-time odds for us, and we pay even more money to be able to bring them to you guys. So, if you want access to live odds, Alex, it's actually right over there. I need a bracket. It was supposed to get mounted. I don't know. Let me see if this camera shows. It actually does. Hold on. But literally right there. Right there. There's 2 holes. But I need a mounting bracket. They don't make one, so I need to fab one up. So I need to get a piece of metal, and then that sucker will be turning and churning for the barbershop talk. And I can't wait. Yeah, Lewis, they've got a special package coming out, which should be coming out, I believe it's next week or the week after. It's not a huge package, but it's going to be a package of guaranteed Saturday quality plays. I don't know how many of them, 3 or 4 or something like that. That's only available to the people that were on March Madness. You won't even have a chance to buy it or anything like that, as far as I know, is at least what we've discussed. So it was actually supposed to start this last week, but the first game that they were going to play fell through, so they decided to wait another week. So it should be starting this next week, but they'll email everybody, so just watch your email. Garrett, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, first game, Raptors and the Celtics, guys. And if you guys are texting me, asking me which one was the alternate, I will reply after the live show. As you guys know, my first personal play is not till 7 o'clock on the East Coast, so we've got plenty of time, but I will reply to everybody after the live show. Celtics up 2-1. When you take a look at the series so far, in reality, they very well should be up 3-0. They won game 1, 112-94. They won game number 2, 102-99. They lost game 3, 104-103 by a buzzer beater. Line opened up with the Raptors favored, laying 1.5. That quickly switched. It is completely flip-flopped. And we've got the Celtics they were laying 1 this morning. They're now 1.5 at 5 dimes, minus $1.10. You can get -1 at 116, or the money line at minus 122 if you're riding the Celtics. Total is at 214 minus $1.10. You can get 213.5 minus $1.16. Total on this one, folks, opened up at 213.5. I see anywhere from 213.5 all the way up to 214. Trainwreck says, love that football is back. Good morning, Kyle and Cap Nation. Absolutely. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Alex has the Celtics as a pick'em. Very nice line right there. If there's not much juice on it, that's a good one right there. If not, money line is a minus 122, which is not a big deal if you're riding the Celtics. As far as this one go, personally, my personal belief, I do not believe the books were giving the Celtics as much credit to start the series in the first 2 games. Obviously, the line today, the line in game 3, completely shifting. They didn't even open up as a favorite. They had to be a favorite once the public and sharps started hammering the Celtics early at plus 1.5, knowing that the last 2 games were absolutely, I mean, super close games. Raptors are going to go after the series tying game at 2 games apiece. On paper, my personal opinion is the Celtics are the better team. Okay? I don't have a premium play on this game. I don't have a personal play on this game. So I don't mind giving you guys full disclosure of my opinion. Now, we went over this game as a group for a premium play multiple times. And as a lot of you guys know, there's many different individuals here. And we all have a different style. We all have a different way of betting, breaking down the games, and things that we add to the company. And this was one game, and usually we can all come to an agreement. Generally, let's just say I didn't like the Celtics, but everybody else did. Generally, with all the supporting information and everybody pleading their case, we can sway one way or the other. This was one game we couldn't. It was so divided. It was probably one of the very few times, and if I remember correctly, we were all 50-50. Half of us liked the Celtics, myself included, half liked the Raptors. We all pled our case why, and we couldn't come to an agreement. And I see the supporting information why people who like the Raptors think they're going to get the job done today, especially now with the line being where it is, with the Raptors catching 1.5. The last 2 games being close, decided by a bucket. So as far as this one goes, my personal opinion, I think the Celtics are the better team. I think they're the better team that's built for a championship run this season. The problem with winning a championship is you have to peak at the right time. As far as the East goes, we all know the Heat are peaking at the right time. If I had $1 for every time I heard yesterday, bet the Bucks they're not going down 3 games to the Heat, I probably could have bought us all a round of drinks. Or more. Winning a championship, and I preach this all the time when it comes to a postseason, it doesn't matter if it's hockey, baseball, football. Well, not really football, but I mean, because they're not playing a best of 5 or 7 game series. But in the end, you still have to peak at the right time. It doesn't matter if it's the postseason, if it's the number 8 team versus the number 1 team. You still have to peak at the right time. So it does somewhat apply my theory to football. But peaking at the right time is extremely important in the postseason. Look what the Suns did in the bubble. They won all 8 games. Now, they didn't even get to make the postseason, which I feel bad for, because then you've got the likes of the Nuggets who are going to get creamed tonight against the Clippers. Again, Alex, I agree with you. I do agree with you. As much as I like the Lakers, and I know you're a Clippers fan, I think the Clippers are built as a more rounded unit. But we'll talk about that later. I'm getting off track for this game. So, peaking at the right time, while I think the Celtics are a better team as a whole and built for a deeper run than the Raptors, I think today is going to be another extremely close game. I really do. So, for that aspect, I do lean towards the Raptors today. I know, I get it. Kind of scary. I do lean towards the Raptors plus 1.5. Now, there's a lot of time between now and game time. just taking a quick gander at where the money's at. Now, keep in mind, close games, I don't like betting close games. I like betting mismatches, incorrect lines where I think they should be something and they're completely off. 80% as of right now, 80% of every dollar coming in on the spread is taking the Celtics. It's even more than that. 89% of all money line bets coming in are riding the Celtics. For obvious reasons. I think they're the better team. The Raptors needed a buzzer beater to get one game out of them. So while I think it's going to be a close game, if you made me take a close game, I'm going to take the points here. Kind of like we did with the Rockets yesterday. On the lean on the Rockets. So I'm going to lean the Raptors. However, I wouldn't be betting it. First of all, I'm not betting it. Let me put that out there. But if I was going to bet it, I would 100% be waiting until later. 80% of the money coming in is on the Celtics. That line should be moving. Give them a couple more hours. If that line's not moving, then maybe you want to take a look at the line that you have. But I would not be surprised to see this line move even more. Mauricio, thank you for jumping on board the Guaranteed Saturday. Shapendi, thanks for jumping on board my personal plays. Roger C, thank you for jumping on board the UFC package for FC, which you got on sale for $15. David S., thank you for jumping on board the Monster package. Bye. Wow. You're all set. I will be texting my personal plays here shortly. 1 year of premium plays, 1 year guaranteed Saturdays, 1 year of my personal plays, and 1 year of my game of the weeks. And because it's part of the double up sale, they are doubling it. So you get 2 years for that package, 2 years of literally everything. So congratulations. And thank you. Congrats on the double up. Mr. Beaker, thanks for jumping on board Guaranteed Saturday. Mr. Thomas, Bradley, Miss Jones, Rich, Mr. Lowell, everybody else jumping on Guaranteed Saturday. That's off the screen that I can't see. So I do lean towards the Raptors plus the 1.5. I'm not betting it. So Alex or anybody else on the Celtics, I wish everybody luck. I don't have $1 on that game. I will not have $1 on the side of that game. As far as the total goes, the total being 214. If we get a close game, I think the game goes under yet again. Now, if one team blows out the other, it's going to go over and it'll shoot over. But I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be decided by a bucket or two coming down to the last shot again. So I do lean towards the under in this one. And again, guys, I don't have $1 on this game. All right? I don't have $1 on this game. I don't like it. There's a lot of games on the board. We got 6 college football games. We've got way too many baseball games. We've got another basketball game. So there's a lot more better choices, in my personal opinion, for me to put my money on than that game. Not to say anybody's crazy for betting it, obviously. Tom, thank you for jumping on board FC's UFC fight package for today. Shapendi, you have until 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 Pacific, to get on board Guaranteed Saturday. And the cool thing is it's on sale. On sale thanks to Mr. Raymond Brackens. Asking for it to be on sale. So thank you. Just posted a link to it. So as far as that game goes, I do lean towards the Raptors and the under, but again, I'm not betting it. I think there's better money to be made. Hell, I think the next game, which we gave out a free play on, is a much better option as far as betting goes. Taking a look at the next one. Nuggets, Clippers. Clippers already up 1-0 after smashing the Nuggets. After smashing the Nuggets 120-97 in game number 1. We had a total of 217 scored with a total of 223. That game stayed under the total as well. You know, a lot of people, I read a lot of people, I heard a lot of opinions on that game. The Nuggets were just gassed, the Nuggets were tired, the Nuggets were this, the Nuggets were that. Let's be honest. The Nuggets are a quality team. They're 46-27 on the year. They're nearly 20 games above 500. 19 to be specific. But the Nuggets are not on the caliber or the level of the Clippers, of Alex's Clippers. I do not feel that it's going to be much of a test for the Clippers to advance out of this round of the playoffs against the Nuggets. Nuggets may give them a battle at one point over the next 3 games. But either way, when it's all said and done, I think the Clippers get the job done as far as the series go. Alex says, I hate to admit this, but I think the Clippers-Nuggets game will be closer than the last time. I don't know if the Clippers win by 23, but one thing that I'm pretty certain is I think the Clippers cover where the line was when it opened. The line on this one, which if you haven't already bet it, you better jump on the betting train because the line is going to jump sky high. The line actually opened up Clippers laying 8.5. When I filmed last night's daily free play video, I gave out as one of the free plays in there the Clippers minus 8.5. Now that line has already jumped. Caesars, Station Casinos all have 9. Everywhere else is 9.5. 5 Dimes is 9.5 minus $1.10. That line is going to be skyrocketing. Only 69% of the money coming in is on the Clippers. However, the big money, the money that really moves the lines, is all coming in on the Clippers. 75% of all money line bets, which I believe is a safe bet, is coming in on the Clippers. Now, if you're wanting to risk a money line on this one, you're going to have to lay the juice, which to me, you'd have to put it in a parlay because I ain't laying minus 470 on a playoff game. There's a reason why the Nuggets are in the playoffs. They're a quality team. They're 19 games above 500. That means they won 46 games. They won 46 games or whatever it was, 47 games. I can't remember, whatever I said it was. 46. So they're a quality team. And remember, in the NBA, any team can win on any given day. There's no slam dunk when it comes to the NBA. Professional sports, any team can win on any given day. But I don't think today's the day, in my professional opinion. I could be completely off, but I think the Clippers take it. I think they have a nice victory. I don't think it's going to be an easy route like it was in Game 1. But I don't buy the excuse the Nuggets were gassed. These are professional athletes in the best shape of their lives. If they can't string together a couple games in a couple days, then they probably don't deserve to be in the NBA. I mean, it's not like they were playing on back-to-backs. They played 3 games over 6 days. No different than anybody else. So as far as this one goes, and it's a free play. Clippers we gave out at 8.5. If you miss the boat, you miss the boat. It's already 9.5. That's pushing the upper limit of what I like. That's pushing the upper limit of what I like. And I will tell you this much. We gave it out last night as a free play at 8.5. We gave it out as a premium play at 9. So it's already up a half a point from where we gave it out as a premium play. Okay, so that is a premium play. Clippers -9. Free play was at 8.5, but that's where the line was. As far as the total goes, I think this is going to be a more competitive game. I think the Nuggets will probably shoot a tad bit better than they did. But I still think that Kawhi Leonard, that lockdown defense that he plays, will hold true. Not only will the Clips cover, in my personal opinion, but I think we get closer to that total. So I do lean towards the over, and that's just a lean, the over 222, which is -117 right now. On 5 dimes. So that's my personal opinion. That's one of our premium plays in the NBA here. Gave it to you guys. All right. But if that line gets much higher, I wouldn't bet it. I don't think they have the 23-point blowout. But I think they get a good one. I definitely think they get a good one. Don't forget, the UFC fight package is on sale. Every single one of FC's UFC fight picks, only $15. Every single one of those juicy write-ups. And he's going for his 11th straight winning UFC card. And he's going to do it. So, taking a look around, first of all, do we got any early action? Only in college football. The first early baseball game is not until 1:10 on the West Coast, and that's the Padres and the A's. Our games are extremely spread out. Taking a look at college football, we've got a 10 o'clock game, we've got a 10:30 game. But more importantly, is there any good soccer that we can hammer the shit out of this morning? Can we get this party started? Because our soccer for premium play is already 2-0. So let me take a quick gander at what else we have to see if we can put us on a little extra early morning action to deliver us some easy money in our pockets. So bear with me. England League Cup play will resume tomorrow. There's one game tomorrow. Premier League starting next Saturday. Oh my Lord. I am super pumped. Little European Cup club-friendly action going on today. Now, there is a game that starts in 7 minutes that I am going to be betting. That I will be betting. If you guys would like it, I will give it to you guys right now. That way, you guys can make some easy money. It's a dumb question. I already know you guys want it anyways. So, without further ado, a little European Cup soccer club friendly. Celta Vigo -145 on the money line. And if you guys wait 1 second, I will actually mirror my screen and we can bet it live. So bear with me just a second. Let me switch some stuff up here. That's assuming my screen grabber works, which it doesn't seem to be working. So, give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can somehow fix it. Got it. So bear with me. But I have an overlay I have to fix. So bear with me just a second, folks. There we go. So give me 1 second. I'm just adjusting things so that way you guys will be able to see on my screen everything that we're doing. All right, so this game starts in 4 minutes. So let's mirror the screen. And hopefully you guys are able to see everything correctly. All right, hopefully you guys can see everything correctly. And bear with me, it'll flash on the screen. There you go. You guys can see the YouTube live chat in the screen right now. And again, remember, there's no other service that does this. There's no other service that bets their games. Maybe one. There's no other service that will actually bet it live with you guys. All right? So, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. All right? Let's have some fun. We're going to go to 5 dimes. We're going to click on soccer. We're going to come all the way down. That's tomorrow. To right here. Hey, you guys already bet it and moved the line on me. You guys already bet it. It was 145. I give out Celta Viga. You guys go and bet it and you move the line on me. Oh, they're maxing me out. They're maxing me out at 500. That's fine. We'll go hammer that one. We're going to come up here to Sports Betting Prime. If you guys have never seen Sports Betting Prime, it's pretty cool. Sometimes it takes a little while to open. Come up here, click on Soccer International. Although the screen that I'm using is so damn far away, I don't even know if I can read it from here. I don't even know if I can see it on this screen. I might have to go back to the other one because I can't see the screen. I need glasses, that's for sure. Scrolling, looking for it. Let's see here if we can find it. Not up there. Well, I'll find it again. But anyways, we'll get back to the live show. But I did bet it for 500. I'm going to bet it again in the next minute if it will allow me to. We'll see. We'll go back to... couldn't find it on there. Anyways, I need glasses. So, come back in here. I really want to bet it to win 1,000 because it's going to be a winner. And... I passed it up. Actually, see, I didn't pay attention. I'm a little sleepy. The minus a half is minus 149. It's less juice. So I'm going to take that option. It's less juice. So there's that. Let me switch out of the live screen in here. Actually, I'll show you guys the copy of the bets. You can see there the bet. All right, ready to rock, ready to roll. And... ready to have some fun. You show me another service that has that kind of fun with their viewers. Just doesn't happen. What league? That's just European Cup. club-friendly game. And we'll put it up on the board for you guys to see as well. All right, we'll put it up on the board for you guys to see as well. Oh, it's an O. Me and my poor grammar. Minus 145 when we gave it out, and then you guys bet it up on me before I can get it. There's the first one. Tom, thank you for jumping on board FC's UFC. I know you guys are going to love what he puts out today. So that's up on the board. It starts here in just a minute or two. Mario, thank you for jumping on board FC's UFC as well. So you guys should be able to see it when I bet it live. I went to European Cup, club friendly, and then from there. And if you miss it, you could go bet it live, because that one you'll be able to bet live. So sorry for the late notice. I actually forgot to set my alarm on that one. But again, that's just for you guys. I didn't give that out to anybody. Who is it at again? Well, we're betting Celta Vigo minus 145 as seen on the board right here. But it's a European Cup club friendly game. So you usually find it under World. And we're hot today. We are hot today when it comes to soccer. 2-0 premium plays. They're playing Sporting Gijon. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. So, we're back. Kyle, yes, UFC is $15. Alex, you should be able to find it live once it starts in a minute or two. Once it starts in a minute or two. There was one that a possible parlay that I was going to do. Let me see what the odds, the payout are to see. I didn't have time to really investigate it. I know I love the two plays, but I didn't know if it would make financial sense. Remember, anytime you do a parlay or anything like that, especially if it's two favorites, you know, it has to make financial sense. There has to be a reason behind it that is worth putting your money where you got to win two or more to be successful. But I mean, AC Milan is one, and but minus 368 is not something that I was entirely in love with. But a potential parlay between them and Benfica, which, if you guys remember, we made a lot of money on them. It basically pays a tad bit over even money. So a $100 parlay would pay at 102. It's not what I really like, but it's at minus 368. So I'm going to lay off of that one. I think they both win, but I'm going to lay off of it just because the value in it is just not there for me. I like value. I'm a value better. James JD says you're giving out a game that is going to win easy. Hopefully. And, you know, I mean, I prefer them to win easy, but hey, I don't give a shit how they win, long as they win. All right, so let's jump into college football real quick, guys. We've already been live for over 70 minutes. So let's jump through college football. Obviously, we have a guaranteed Saturday play in it. We've got multiple premium plays in college football. I've got a college football personal play as well, which will be my first personal play in college football. So, obviously, we're not going to be able to give full opinions on every single side in total, but we'll definitely do our best to help you guys out. Lewis, enjoy the lake. I am jealous. I will reply to your text message as well as the question about the 5K package as well. Getting you on a payment plan for that one. Princess Chachi says, I'm rolling with Eastern Kentucky and Marshall under 54.5. I've seen a lot of people on the under on that game. And we'll see if we can touch on that one here in a little bit as well. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay, switching back over to college. And college starts in 24 minutes for the first game. So I want to touch on the Eastern Kentucky Marshall game. Princess Chachi says he's on the under 54.5. Now, we do have a premium play on the total on that one. All right, we do have a premium play on the total. That's a great way to start out. Not. That's not a 1 minute into the game. We're already down 1-0. Nothing like having a disaster to start the game in the very first minute, get caught sleeping. Nonetheless, good thing it's a 90-minute game, right? But then again, I'm not 100%. But hopefully they pull through. But you never like seeing one a goal in that first minute unless it's the team that you're betting on. But plenty of time. 89 more minutes plus stoppage. So this very first game, guys, it starts in less than 23 minutes away. Eastern Kentucky, Marshall. Let's take a look at, from the opening number to where we've got it right now. And I'm just popping that information up right now. If it ever refreshes for me, there we go. Line opened up, Marshall laying 23. It's still hovering around 23. I see 23 to 23.5, depending on where you're looking. 5 Dimes has 23.5 with no option to take it lower as well. They also have the total at 54. Total on this one, guys, opened up. The total on this one opened up 53.5. It got as high as 54 and a half. It kind of petered back down. Probably Princess Chachu hammering the under, but it's back down to 54, guys. And this morning, there was no option to be able to take it any lower. So you're stuck at least on 5 Dimes over and under 54 option on this game right here. And it's game 249 and 250 if you're looking. Marshall's laying 23.5 points. All right. They're going to be a run-heavy team yet again this year. Their individual team total is set at 40 points. Eastern Kentucky at 15.5. So can they get 2 touchdowns and a field goal and break that 15.5 points? First half total on this game is over and under 29.5 points. I'm not a big fan of that 29.5 points. Marshall laying 14 is at even money in this game. First quarter, taking a look at the first quarter, 5 Dimes is not offering any first quarter betting options on this game, obviously. If they did, I'd probably hammer the total. Taking a quick gander, Sports Betting Prime, and some of these other options on 5 Dimes to see if maybe we can find a little avenue to make even more money. Taking a look at Sports Betting Prime, and they are not offering, hold on, extra. You got to go under extra. There we go. First half, nothing on the first quarter of this one, obviously. They actually have a first half total at 28.5, which is a big difference. 28.5 is not a bad total for the first half. Now, if it was at 28, I'd be all over it, all over the 4 touchdown mark. But the 28.5, I think I'm going to lay off of it. as far as the first half goes. Let's see here. Sports betting Ultra has, give me 1 second, total over and under 28.5. Wow, you can get a second half total over 17.5 is minus 255. Alternate game totals, blah, 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 blah. Scrolling. Looking to see, nope, no quarter options. But you can get over 20.5 second half is minus 191. First half minus 120 is over 28.5. You guys know me, I like finding those little odd props and trying to find unique angles, especially on some of these college football games, and you don't always find it. Not finding any quarter options on any of the 5 dimes options. As far as Marshall's first half total is over 21.5. I halfway like it. I'm definitely leaning towards it, but I'm going to keep gandering around. There's a couple other options while we're live. I'll keep looking at it. First of all, Marshall, with all intensive purposes, they should have a field day with Eastern Kentucky. Okay? They really should. They should have a field day with Eastern Kentucky. It should be a walk in a park for them. Laying 23.5. With it being week number one, I'm not too sure. Game number one, not too sure. There's so many unknowns and variables that we would normally get to hear about. But there's so many unknowns when it comes to college football and the teams and the player personnel and all of that right now. So while I do like Marshall laying 23.5, and while I do like that first half number, I just don't know if I'm a backer of it just yet. I think the 23 is a big number. I think 23 is a big number. It shouldn't be. They should have zero problems. First half totals up to 29.5. Boy, did that jump quick. Literally, I just went right back to it and it's up. Taking a look. One last chance to see if I could find any quarter options. And I don't think we're going to. Because it's an extra game, it's an extra added game, I don't think we're going to find any quarter options. I'm just trying to find extra added avenues to get you guys on something extra. One more chance to check something else out. StatQuap, absolutely, sir. Glockman, you have 12.5. Looks good. First quarter. Is that the total? Travis Overstreet, would I take Marshall first half minus 13.5? You know, here's the thing. If we were able to see a little bit more on Marshall or any of the teams, okay? Glockman, I do like over 12.5 first quarter, yes. And this, the first quarter total, this kind of applies with taking Marshall, minus 13.5 in the first half. The one thing that I'm not keen on is a lot of unknowns for the teams. For instance, Marshall's defense. If they come out and they play sloppy, and they, the first quarter, and they or hell, even the entire first half, let's just say they play sloppy one quarter and they allow Eastern Kentucky to put up 10 points. Is that 10 points going to be enough for them to still cover without seeing how well their defense is going to play today? Their defense should be quality. Their defense should be able to shut them down for the most part. However, Eastern Kentucky is more than likely not going to get shut out today. They're more than likely not going to get shut out today. So knowing that, the first half laying 14 or laying 13.5, excuse me. While I do like it, I don't know if it's going to be the safest option. Now, I do like, and I wish we had a first quarter option, but we don't, so I guess I have to get off of that part. But I do like Marshall's first half over 21.5. Now, that first drive, they may come out a little slow, or the Eastern Kentucky defense could come out and play like shit and allow Marshall to get an easy one. But I do like Marshall's first half team total over 21.5. That I do like. Now, as far as the actual full play on that one, we do have a play on that as far as premium plays go. So, the next one on the board, Middle Tennessee and Army. Let me pop that one up. That one starts in 45 minutes. And see what we can find for that one. Now, as far as that game goes, I will tell you this much. Army is a quality program. I'm not the biggest backer in them. I made a lot of money last year, the year before that, all betting Middle Tennessee State. Okay? We made a ton of money betting Middle Tennessee State. They're coming in as a 3.5-point dog. Obviously a dog for a reason. Yes, Middle Tennessee Army is a run-heavy program. If there was a prop for how many times they'd pass the ball, I'd say it's under 3. Michael, I wouldn't necessarily jump to the under. We had a lot of Army games, not a lot, but a handful of Army games that all went over. If you have two teams that can't stop the run, okay, take a look at Middle Tennessee, their last game of the season last year against Western Kentucky. Take a look at what they gave up. They actually gave up a decent amount of rushing yards to a team that was not run heavy, Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky put up 294 in the air and 180 on the ground. we know Army's going to run. And they're going to run, and they're going to run, and they're going to option, and they're going to option, and they're going to run. They're going to run, and I'm like a broken record. And they're going to run, and they're going to continue to run. Fourth down, they're going to run. They're going to run and run and run. They're going to sneak in 2 to 3 passes probably in that entire game. Maybe they'll surprise us, and they'll throw even more. As Kyle just said, Middle Tennessee's secondary is trash, and many not returning on defense. This is 100% true. As far as the side of the game, I lean towards Middle Tennessee State plus the points. I think they keep up on offense. Remember, the lines are juiced extra for week 1. Glockman says DraftKings also has the first quarter options. I wish we had that, but we don't have that option for myself. Western Kentucky ripped off a 27-yard TD run against Middle Tennessee, whose defense, to say that they're going to be better or worse this year, we don't know. Theoretically, on paper, Middle Tennessee's secondary and their defense as a whole will probably, at least on paper, I have them a lot lower caliber than they were last year. So Western Kentucky ripped off a 27-yard TD run. They had a 5-yard TD run as well. They didn't run the ball very much. They ran 30 passing plays. They made 26 rushing attempts. Whereas Army, it's going to be 50. 50, 60. How many ever plays they get off? So, to me, it's going to be basically up to Middle Tennessee's offense to keep up, or their defense to stop the run, which I don't think they can do. So as far as this one goes, taking a look at some of the numbers that we get. Give me 1 second. Let me switch back to another screen on 5 dimes. As far as the total on this one goes, guys, or the side of this one, I do lean Middle Tennessee. I know a lot of you guys are on Army. I'm not an Army backer. Middle Tennessee plus 3.5. Actually, plus 4 is minus 117. 17 Clipper says Middle Tennessee has a good quarterback, but I'm going with the triple option. It's hard to beat the triple option if you can't stop the run. Army is going to eat up the clock. It's going to force Middle Tennessee to play fast and catch up if their offense doesn't perform. Absolutely. Clock management for Army is unreal. But I do lean Middle Tennessee plus the 4. I'm not right all the time, but I'm right quite a bit. As far as the total goes, I think the over 53.5 is a very viable option. Now, I know for a run-heavy program like Army that eats the clock, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points for a run-heavy program. But I don't think Army has a tough time running the ball against Middle Tennessee. Okay? I don't think they have a tough time running the ball. StatQuap, you have until 7 p.m. Eastern time. Plenty of time. Glockman, Navy guy picking Army, that would be ironic. I've made a lot of money on Army, but I've also made a lot of money betting against Army and timing them right, or betting on their totals. Specifically when their games are lined up to go over. My personal opinion on this one, the line is lined up to go over. I like the over on this one. I think Middle Tennessee's defense will not keep up, will not be able to stop that triple option. Army will be able to pick off their 4 to 6 yards every single play. I think they'll sneak in a couple big plays downfield. They'll have a couple monster runs throughout the game, maybe even leading to 7 points or 6. Robert S. says, Army will have them worn down and will pull away somewhere around the mid-third quarter, in my opinion. Middle Tennessee State lost 7 defensive starters. That's a fact. They did. However, I think Middle Tennessee's offense will be able to keep up in the scheme of things. So that's why, for me personally, I'm riding with the over. I did not give this out as a play, but I will be betting it. I'm not going to be betting it on the lines of a premium play or anything like that, but I will be betting the over on this one. Okay? I will be betting the over on this one. While everybody pounds the under, I'm going to take the over and I'm going to cash a ticket. So, rest assured it's going to be fun. By the way, Celta Vigo tied it up 1-1. After giving up a goal in the first minute, we tied it up. Took us 18 minutes after that to tie it up, but we tied it up. So, as far as this one, guys, lean Middle Tennessee State +4, -117 on 5 dimes, as well as the over 53.5, -117 as well. As far as official free plays, Celta Vigo there. Now, I'm going to bet, and the more I look at the total on this one, the more I think that it goes over, but there's still a couple of variables that I don't like. Okay, so as far as making it an official free play, I'm going to stay off from making it an official free play. That I won't do. But what I will do, I'm going to be live. I'm going to go live later on today as well, because we've already been live for almost 100 minutes, and we're still talking college football, and we got a lot more college football to discuss and break down. Now, we kind of went over with some leans on the first 2 plays, or first 2 games, excuse me. One starting here in 3 minutes, Eastern Kentucky and Marshall. The SMU and Texas State game, okay? Because I will not be live before this one goes down. As far as this one goes, I am all over SMU as far as a free play. I mean, as far as a lean, not a free play. The one thing that I don't like is I missed the boat on betting it. The line has moved drastically on this one. If I was going to give it to everybody, I should have gave it out when they were laying under 3 touchdowns. Believe it or not, SMU was laying 20 at one time. That line is now 24. That line is now 24. The actual total on the game is 70. But one thing that I do like their team total over 47. I think we see some points scored in this game, folks. Even the first half team total, first half total, I think is juiced at 37. Remember, guys, there's a lot of tricky games, a lot of overs that are juiced too high, a lot of unders that are juiced too low, because the books know that. The books know how, personality-wise, people, the public is going to bet and get in week number 1 and week number 2. So be very careful on some of these lines. A lot of these games I will stay away from rather than bet. I don't have to bet every single game on the board. That's a fact. So the SMU Texas State game, if you were able to find it at 3 touchdowns at 21, I'd be all over it. Anything more than that, I'd stay away. 21.5, maybe. 5 dimes you can get 21.5 -150. But again, I'm off of that one. But I will get you guys on a free play. I will get you guys on a free premium play. Okay. In baseball that starts at 110 on the West Coast, 410 on the East Coast. That way I get you guys on something before we go live again. I will go live later on today, approximately 2:30. Well, we'll just say 2 o'clock. All right, we'll go live at 2 o'clock, my time, 5 p.m. on the East Coast, an hour before the UFC, a couple hours before Guaranteed Saturday, and long before any of my personal plays. Okay, so let me just double check the line on this one. Make sure nothing's changed. Remember, Celta Viga is going to put some money in our pocket. Hopefully everybody was able to bet it. If not, bet it live. All right, we're still good to go. We'll get it up on the board so you guys can see it as well. Padres and the A's over 8.5 runs, minus $1.10. Free plays to start the day. Good luck to everybody betting the college football this morning. Glockman, not all books are created equal. No, remember, it's a club-friendly game, so not every book will have it. Five Dimes usually has every single one of them. It's at the 28-minute mark. It's 1-1. That's why I always recommend, it doesn't matter where you bet, just having a Five Dimes account pays dividends. It'll pay for itself. So, with that being said to everybody, good luck on all the free plays. Good luck to everything that you guys are betting. Remember, guys, UFC, $15 for the entire card. He's won 10 straight cards. He's going to win his 11th straight today. Guaranteed Saturday, it's on sale, $50. Thank Mr. Brackens for that. Premium plays, my personal plays, 3 days, $99. Double up sales, guys, real quick for everybody that's hanging around. I'll go over that real quick. We do have a package. It's 1 week of premium plays, 1 week of my personal plays, and 1 week of system plays. It's $350 for the week, and a week. And anybody that buys that between now and 7 p.m. Eastern time, I will personally activate Guaranteed Saturday for you guys for free for that package. That's 1 week of premium plays, 1 week of my personal plays, and 1 week of our system plays, 7 days of each for $350. I'll give you the Guaranteed Saturday play for free. I've got a year of my personal plays on sale for $1,200. You purchase that today, I'll give you Guaranteed Saturday for free. The double up sales. Week of system plays, get a week free. The rest of the double up sales. 1 year of premium plays for $2,000. You get the second year for free. Remember, the double up sales, on the website, they say 1 year. We were going to manually double it for that second year absolutely free. We do that behind the scene. 1 year of premium plays and Guaranteed Saturdays. It's $34.99. You get the second year free. 1 year of my personal plays and every single one of my game of the weeks on sale for $2,000. The company's going to give you a second year free. And then the Mac Daddy of them all. David S. bought it this morning. And Lewis, I will email or text you the information on it here shortly. You probably headed to the link if you're not already there. A year of premiums, a year of my personal plays, a year of Guaranteed Saturdays, and a year game of the weeks. It's a $5,000 package, and they're giving a second year free, which I don't know what's not to love there. And then the triple. Buy a month of premium plays on sale for $9.99, and you get 2 months free. So you get 3 months of premium plays for $999. Ends up being $333 a month, 80-something bucks. I think $83 and change a day. Stupid cheap. So all the double and triple up sales will be done manually. Good luck, everybody. I'll be live again at 5 p.m. Eastern time. We'll break down the rest of college football that we can. Take a look at the rest of Major League Baseball, and we'll put you guys on more free plays, and we'll see about possibly a free UFC fight pick as well. So with that being said, guys, one thing that I want to stress to everybody that's still here with us, first of all, hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss a beat. Give us a big thumbs up. Help get our video trending on YouTube and in the right place. And more importantly, guys, I know a lot of you guys bet. I've talked to, I know most of you guys that watch the live show, And one thing that I always preach, if you guys don't know me, always bet within your means, okay? Don't do anything stupid. Don't put out, I mean, if you got to pay your rent or your mortgage, pay your rent, pay your mortgage. All right, if you got a car payment, you got to pay the Bentley payment or the Kia, whatever it is, all right? Take care of your bills, take care of your family, do the right thing. Betting will always be here. We're not going anywhere. All right, I bet for a living. I bet not every single day because I do take days off, but I mean, that's how I make my money and make my living is betting. So I promise you, we're not going anywhere. The product that we deliver will not go anywhere either, okay? So regardless of how hot my hot streak is going, we're not going anywhere, and we're going to keep the fun alive. So, bet responsibly. Don't do anything stupid ever, okay? And fight to live another day, and we'll keep delivering the goods for you guys. So I enjoyed my morning. We'll have probably a monster with you guys in the afternoon. So enjoy your Saturday morning, and we'll see you guys all live at 5 p.m. Eastern time. All right, guys? Take it easy, and good luck. We'll see you guys hopefully with great news and one free play winner on Celta Viga, hopefully, when we come back live. Take it easy, everybody.